Hey Sparkies, in this video we're installing our LED cylinder downlights, showing both a surface mount and a pendant mount setup. We're in our training facility working out of a 4-inch recessed octagonal J-box. However, these fixtures will mount to most 3-inch and 4-inch J-boxes out in the field. Before doing your install, make sure you have the right mounting kit, as we have mounting kits for surface and recessed J-boxes. Using the wrong mounting kit could result in unintended results. Before installation, disconnect the power from the power supply. In our example, this is a simple unplugging. Now these fixtures are switch selectable power, switch selectable color, and twist selectable distribution. So before installation, ensure all settings are correct to your lighting project's needs. Let's go over the surface mount first, but go ahead and skip to the time shown on the screen if you need a pendant mount overview. Unpack the contents of the surface mount kit and we'll start with the mounting bracket. The bracket has holes for 3-inch or 4-inch J-boxes, so use the right ones for the application. Screw the bracket to the J-box, ensuring that the flat side of the bracket is against the mounting surface. Through the hole in the middle of the bracket, go ahead and feed the power supply through. Next, take the mounting bracket cover and your fixture and feed the wires from the fixture through the hole in the middle of the cover until the fixture is flush with the bracket cover. Feel free to cut the wires to your desired length. The cover plate includes a washer and a nut to secure the fixture in place, so feed the wires through and tighten that bad boy up. These fixtures offer multiple dimming solutions, and in this example we're utilizing only the black and white wires, so we're going to go ahead and cap off the additional dimming wires to prevent accidents and possible sparks and arcs. With the mounting cover fit snug onto the fixture itself, it's time to mount the fixture. Use the mounting wire on the mounting cover to attach the fixture to the bracket to prevent dropping the fixture. This step should never be skipped due to safety concerns. Now it's time to make your connections. Remember to use the grounding wire on the mounting bracket to ground the line. When your connection is complete, push the cover over the bracket, lining up the pegs on the cover with the bracket slots. This should twist into place. After securing the mounting cover, there's an additional screw to secure the cover and bracket together. It's a small one though, so be careful not to lose it. After mounting, it's time to restore power to the line and check your connections. If appropriate, an additional bead of light caulking can be applied around the mounting cover for additional sealing. With the fixture on, let's go ahead and switch over to the pendant mount installation. Unpack the contents of the pendant mount box and we'll start with the mounting bracket. The bracket has holes for 3-inch and 4-inch J-boxes, so use the right ones for the application. Screw the bracket to the J-box, ensuring that the flat side of the bracket is against the mounting surface. Before installing the fixture, you'll need to determine the right height the fixture will be hanging, and use an appropriate length of cable. An additional power cable is required for all suspended pendant mounting. To install the additional cable, use a screwdriver to open up the top of the cylinder and carefully remove the driver. Under the driver is space to make your connections. Be sure to cut the wires to the length that you need to make your connections. Feed the separate cable through the driver opening and make your connections, capping off any unused wires. Align the driver back up with the housing and slide it back into place. Adjust the power cable through the top of the fixture so that the exposed wires are not showing. Resecure the driver/light engine using the original screws and make sure the rubber washer is in place. Flip the mounting bracket cover over the cable and keep it loosely in place until it's time to mount the fixture. If you're going to be using the 1-foot aluminum stems, push the cable through these now. Tighten all stems together until they are snug. In this example, we're using 2 stems for a 2-foot hanging fixture. Once the stems are together and the right height, attach the round cable cover to the top. This will allow the fixture to always hang downward and allow for up to a 35-degree angle from the junction box. If you're not using stems, you'll want to attach and secure the top hat looking cable covers. One for the top and one for the bottom of the power cable. Using an Allen wrench to tighten the security screw. Be careful not to over-tighten the screw, which may result in digging into the wires a bit. Remember to feed the bracket cover over the wires before installing the fixture, or else you'll need to redo the following steps. Use the 2 holes in the middle of the bracket, one larger than the other, to secure the top cable cover to the bracket. This will help prevent the fixture from falling while you are doing your connections. Now, connect the wires from the power cable to the power feed, capping off all unused wires. Once the connections are made, push the wires into the J-box and bring up the bracket cover, looking to align the pegs on the cover with the slots on the bracket. These will simply twist into place once aligned. Be sure to secure the cover of the bracket with the included screw. This screw is super tiny, so be careful not to drop it. Now it's time to check your work. Ensure the cylinder hangs freely in a straight line for aesthetic appeal. Restore power to the line and make the world a brighter place. We understand that not every work environment is exactly the same, and some installations may require more creativity than others. However, we strongly urge you to always follow the installation guide as closely as possible and not skipping over any of the steps. SLG Lighting, your experience matters.